Everybody likes money. It's an essential aspect of our daily lives that controls society. We use it for exchanging goods and services, as well as a benchmark for our success. Now, knowledge and health follow the same principle. We deem people who are smarter or more fit than us just as better. Now, wanting to become better is in the mindset of all of us. It matters whether we put in the effort or not. So, how can you improve all three aspects? Money making, boosting health, and attaining knowledge? Well, the answer consists of two parts, and it's a very simple structure. Aspect number one, investment. This is essentially investing and setting aside time, money, or any other resource to reach your goal. Now, this might seem like common sense, but most people say that they're going to do something, but end up not doing it due to laziness or not having enough time. We're all guilty of it. Now, if you truly care about something, you will make time and you will think of a way to achieve that goal. So let's take the concept of investing resources and apply it to the stock market or our money-making concept. So here's a table that shows how much money you need to invest in order to become a millionaire by age 65. As you can see, the younger you start, the less money you have to invest per day, per month, or even per year to become a millionaire by age 65. If you want to invest more, go ahead, make the million come to you faster. By investing money and time, you get to enjoy your life more by slowly improving your wealth over time. You can invest your money into any company, may that be Google, Amazon, Walmart, Tesla, or many, many more. Now, this is a side hustle, a way to make money not from your direct income. So the moral of the table that I just showed you was that the sooner you start investing money, the less effort is required to reach a million. And this moral can be applied to any goal that you create. Now, from this a question arises. Would you be willing to exchange money and time and resources in your youth in order to have a better life when you're older? Or would you rather spend that time and money now, create lots of good memories, have the time of your life, only to not be so wealthy, knowledgeable, or healthy by the time you reach middle age? There's no concrete answer. It's completely your choice. Now, knowledge and health follow the same principle. Invest money and time, and you'll be greatly rewarded throughout your journey. Buy books or courses for improving your overall health, or your knowledge, or buy a personal trainer that can help you to achieve your dream body. Overall, it all boils down to whether you're able to achieve, you're willing to achieve your goal. Not think about it, but actually take the leap toward your goal. Now, the hardest part of your journey will be aspect number two, motivation. Motivation differs from person to person. Now, some people want to become rich to have a great life for themselves. Others to give money to organizations that make the world a better place. Some people want to have an aesthetic body for showing off. Others for their overall fitness. It differs. Now, motivation is the burning sensation inside of you that either wants to continue ferociously or wants to give up because you aren't seeing results or it seems too risky. You have to realize that by investing into a better you, it doesn't matter whether you might have pitfalls in your journey. Continue, or as the phrase goes, keep your eyes on the prize. Let me give you a personal example of my virtual stock trading account. So 1.5 years ago, when I was 13 years old, I wanted to learn more about the stock market. I wanted to become rich because that's what every single teenager dreams of. So I went on the internet and I found myself a virtual stock trading program, which essentially lets me simulate my investments as if it was real money. So in its base form, it was essentially a game. Now, for the first 6 months, everything was going great. I was learning, I was doing basic analysis on companies, and I was making incremental profits every single week. Main point was, I was learning, and that's what I strived for. And then in March 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic started to majorly influence the markets. Businesses closed, people started panicking, the stock market crashed, and so did my portfolio. This is a table that shows the overall returns of my portfolio and the dates which correspond to the overall returns. So before March 2020, you can see I was up plus 4%. That was the product of 6 months of work and basic analysis of companies and semi-wise investment decisions. And then on March 3rd, my portfolio was down to minus 5.5. A week later, it was down to minus 10. 2 more weeks later, and I was down to minus 20. And it kept on falling. And then on April 3rd, I reached the lowest point in my portfolio, which was minus 23%. To put it into perspective, minus 23% essentially meant that I had lost $23,000. That is a vast sum of money, especially for a 13-year-old. And it didn't matter to me whether the money was real or not. I treated this as a game of knowledge, as a game to better myself. So I treated that money as real. And I felt horrible. I mean, I lost $23,000. I mean, what can I do now? I was genuinely set on closing my account, never looking at this game again, and just giving up. But then I thought to myself, my main motive was to learn, right? And I am in the middle of the biggest market crash in modern history. Why don't I use this as a learning opportunity? So I set myself the goal of coming back from minus 23% to plus 0, to the positives. And for the next 6 months, I kept my eyes on the prize. I kept on working for that. And after those 6 months, when the game finally closed, I was left with a screen that looked like this. Overall returns, plus 3.6%. Overall gains, $3,600. I felt immensely proud that I persevered through a loss of $23,000, that I managed to accumulate all of this knowledge just from not giving up. Now, if keeping your eyes on the prize doesn't fully work, you can create sub-goals, like, if I finish this book, I get to go out with my friends and have a blast. Or if I curl this dumbbell 15 times with a heavier weight, I get to make waffles for breakfast tomorrow. And doesn't that just look wonderful? If you're not a waffle person, pancakes are a great alternative. Now, fundamentally, it doesn't really matter what your goal is. Find ways to never lose hope and motivation to succeed, and you'll achieve your goal much faster than you planned. So, in sum, improvement can be achieved in 2 parts. Part number 1, invest time, money, or any other resource that you need. And part number 2, have pure persistence, or find ways to never lose hope and motivation to succeed. All of this adds up to a better version of you. Now ask yourself, do you want to continue your life the way it is, or do you want to take control of it and improve? It's all up to you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.